What is up, people? Miles here with Keep the Change. Today, we are going to be rating some portfolios. We got a new whole camera angle here, so let me know what you guys think of it. I think it looks pretty good, but of course, your input really matters. So this is a new series where I just rate someone's portfolio out of 10. We're going to be looking at a lot of portfolios here, and if you want your own portfolio rated out of 10, then make sure to send an email to pleasekeepthechange@gmail.com, and I will get around to it in the next episode. With all that being said, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, all that good stuff. Let's get right into it with our first portfolio here. We got QQQ at 34%, which is basically like a tech ETF. It's like all tech stocks basically, so a lot of focus on technology. And the next one, we got VTI at 22%, which is like Vanguard's ETF, so pretty diversified. Then we got Apple at 13.5%. I mean, I'm a fan of Apple, but this portfolio is just kind of confusing just because they have so much tech already. And then they have Apple. It's like Apple's in QQQ, so I don't know why you wouldn't just buy that, but who knows? Anyways, we got Tesla at 11%. You gotta have Tesla. It can't be a meme portfolio without it. We got Microsoft at 8.8%. So far, that is my favorite stock of all. Good job on Microsoft. And we got Square at 5%. And I've been meaning to look into Square more recently, but I just haven't gotten around to it. It is a very high stock at this moment, but I like what they're doing with Cash App. I do like their payment processing. I like a lot of things about the company, so I don't think having it at 5% is bad. We also have Alibaba at 5%. Huge fan of Alibaba. Great company, great business. This whole thing is a little confusing to me though. I don't know why you would have QQQ and VTI and then random like individual stocks. I feel like you should go one way or the other. As ironic as that sounds, but it's just kind of like pointless to have Apple and Microsoft and Square or whatever. It's probably already in QQQ, so you're just getting more exposure to that. I would put this at like a 6 out of 10. This is not terrible. It's not great though. It's not the best. This next portfolio is for the Wall Street Bets people. They're gonna love this one. So we got Amazon at 21%. Honestly, it's a little high, but I do like Amazon quite a lot. Bezos is a god, and this company is really one of a kind. So if you're gonna have one stock be like the top position in your portfolio, I don't think Amazon is a bad one to pick. I would do the same thing myself, so props to you. The next one is NIO. NIO at 20%. That's a little high for me personally. I think NIO's a little too speculative, but to some people it's not. To some people it's like the next Tesla. I guess I can understand that. I do think 20% is a bit too high. Now this next one it's ridiculous, okay? I have no respect for this next one in the slightest. And that would be Peloton at 17%. If Peloton is 17% of your portfolio, I don't know what you're doing with your life, okay? That's not good. That's not good at all. The next one on the list is Rocket, I believe, Rocket Mortgage. I don't know too much about this one, so I can't speak on what I don't know. I mean, it's a new company. Seems interesting. Kind of a mortgage thing, I think. So at 13%, maybe it could be a bit lower, but I wouldn't be mad at that, I guess, if they really believe in the company. Now, the next one is Microsoft at 12%, and like, oh my God, how are you going to have Peloton at 17% and have Microsoft at 12? That's ludicrous. That is blasphemy, okay? Next one on the list, we got Pfizer at 11%. I haven't really heard a lot about them. The next one's on the list, Manu at 4%. What is Manu? What? Okay, Manu is Manchester United, like the soccer team. How do they have a stock? How is that that blows my mind. I had no idea. I'll look into them. I'll do a stock analysis. Manu at 4%. I mean, if it's at 4%, I guess that's fine. I don't really know anything about them. I think it's funny. And the next one on the list is some pharmaceutical penny stock. Who cares about those? But honestly, this portfolio, it's not doing it for me. I don't love it. I like Amazon. I like Microsoft, NIO, Peloton, Pfizer, Rocket. I could do without all those, okay? I'm gonna rate this a 4 because I think 5 is average, right? Well, not really, but you know what I mean. Like 5 out of 10 average, it's an okay portfolio. This is below average. I would not feel comfortable putting my money into this. If 20% of my money relied on NIO, if 20% of my net worth was attached to NIO, I might as well just jump off a building at that point. Same with Peloton. Peloton at 17%. What? bikes, bro. We got another portfolio from a new investor. He's currently 30% invested and 70% cash, as he's quite uncertain with the current markets. He's got BABA, and that's 33%, Facebook at 33%, and Bank of America at 33%. Honest to God, I have nothing bad to say about any of these companies, really. I would feel perfectly fine with putting my money in any of these. I mean, you could argue that he's under diversified, but I think that these three stocks, if you're going to invest in some stocks, these aren't bad, okay? You kind of cover a decent range, you know. You got banks, social media, and then e-commerce. I mean, not too shabby. I do think the 30% invested is low. I do think you should have more than 30%, but, you know, markets are getting high, I guess, and 70% cash. You can buy dips. You can buy a lot of dips with that amount of money, but you're missing out on gains as well. So I think maybe if you had like 60% invested and 40% like in cash, I could vibe with that a bit more. But currently, as it is, it's not the worst. I like it more than the last one, I'll tell you that. So I'd put it at a 6 out of 10. I would feel okay with that. We got the final portfolio of the day. We got Red Xbone, Red Xbox One, and Facebook at 29.5%. Awesome position. I think Facebook being your number one stock, that's a good thing. Very stable, debt-free, lots of growth, good company. Next, we have Intel at 24.5%. Now, this is an interesting one. This is kind of a value play. It's not really high growth or anything. In fact, AMD's been eating away at their market share for a while now, and I do think that it's not the worst play in the world, but at 24%, I feel like you can do a lot more with your money there, to be honest. I mean, it's a decent dividend and all, but you could do way more with your money, honestly. Next up, we got Microsoft, 18.5. Love Microsoft, good dividend, great company, better than Intel. Put 24% of your money in Microsoft over Intel any day of the week. Next, we have Visa at 16.5%. I love Visa. It's one of my top 2 stocks, I believe. Super consistent, steady gain, steady dividend, even though it's kind of small as a yield. It's a dividend growth, so in the future it will be a lot higher. And I mean, just it's a great business overall. Cards aren't going anywhere. I'm not a crypto guy. I don't think that, you know, cash and the US currency is going to crash or anything. So I do think it's a very good investment. For this portfolio, it's pretty good. It's honestly better than a lot of the other ones, but I do think Intel is kind of a trash pick. I don't know why you would throw that in things with like Facebook or Microsoft or Visa. I guess it's just a value play. Personally, I'd give this portfolio like a 7. It's a strong 7. Okay, guys, we'll give it a needle drop rating. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Rate Your Portfolios. If you guys like it, then let me know. I'll make sure to do another one. And if you want your portfolio rated, then make sure to send an email at pleasekeepthechange@gmail.com, and I will rate your portfolios, okay? That'll be very exciting. Also, please let me know genuinely what you think of this new camera angle. I think I'm going to try it in future videos, see if people like it or not, see if my view duration goes up, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I love you.